Greetings. Welcome back to Ken's Corner. Again, as a numbers guy, I have to tell you, one of my favorite assignments when I was working on my master's in finance was we did a financial analysis of a company. And the assignment was for me to run 5 years worth of ratios on this particular corporation. And literally, there were hundreds of ratios examining every conceivable aspect of this company. I will share with you that it was an exciting experiment and process for me, but for some of you, I know that will make you want to go hide in the corner. So what I do want to do, though, is to remind you that ratio analysis can be an important way for you to track the ongoing progress of your company. And so out of all the hundreds of ratios that you can run, I'm just going to share a couple of them with you just to give you an example of the kind of thing that they can give you. Probably one of the most popular ratios is something called the current ratio. And the current ratio just literally helps you understand what your ability to pay your bills are. And what that does is it takes what your current receivables are divided by your current liabilities. And so hopefully your current receivables, that's money you have coming in, is going to be greater than your current liabilities, which is the money you have going out. In fact, ideally, the textbooks say that that number should be 2 to 1. In the real world, if it's 1.5 to 2, we're more than happy about that. Another ratio that you might find really helpful is something called a debt ratio. And the debt ratio says compares how much of your assets have debt tied to them. And so one of the things that can help do is to talk about how leveraged you are. So if you look at, let's say, debt to equity, and you have 1 part debt to 1 part equity, that would be considered good by almost every banking standard and lending standard, because it shows that you're not highly leveraged. When that number starts getting 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1, it starts to make people nervous, because it means that a significant portion of your company is tied up in debt. And therefore, it has some challenges for you as far as potential success, or how many hiccups in your business that you can withstand. So that's an important one. One of the things that I often find that businesses like to see, and I like to see, especially if you have people that you are billing on an hourly, you're billing them out on an hourly basis, but you're paying them on a salary basis, is to track how many billable hours they have relative to how many hours they work. That's not designed to punish your employees or to trap your employees. What that's designed to do is to help give you a feeling for how much more capacity you have in the workplace. How much busier can you keep your employees? How much more work can you take on and still make that happen? It's what we like to refer to as a productivity ratio. Another productivity ratio might be, if you're in the retail business, sales to square footage of floor space. There's lots of these kind of ratios. And again, one of the most popular is return on investment, which talks about what is your net profit relative to your invested assets. Again, there's hundreds of them to look at. I've got a list of 10 favorites, and if you'd like to contact me, I'd be happy to share them with you and show you how I use them. So until then, take care and be well.